Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Real Life All Day Everyday Podcast. I'm your host, Morgan.
And I am your co host, Jennifer.
We're happy to have you here for our conversation today.
Yes, we are.
So, Jennifer, how was last week for you?
It was pretty good. Yeah, it was really good. Uh, except we didn't get any snow.
You're always wanting snow, and I really don't understand the hype.
I love snow. I think it's beautiful.
I mean, I get that we need, like, the moisture and the water, but I don't know.
You don't look outside when it's like snowing. I'm not talking about a few little flurries. I'm talking about
Heavy snow. I
heavy
know you're
snow,
talking about
big
that.
flakes. You look out, you wake up and you look out and you're like, oh, magical. It's so magical. No, not magical to you.
I mean, it is if I can stay inside all day.
True. It does look best when you're inside and there's a fireplace.
Yeah, because then that's when it's like kind of cozy and like, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I just love the variety of it all,
I
you know?
don't know. The last couple days though have been kind of nice.
Oh yeah, it's been like
We got up into
spring.
like what, like the 70s or something like that.
It's crazy. It's just crazy.
I'm all for it, but I know it's probably going to get colder again.
Yeah, but I heard somebody say spring was starting in March.
Hmm.
I'm like, I don't think so. But
Yeah.
I really don't remember what the first day of spring is. But yeah, I would love to see a few good snowstorms because you're right, we need the moisture. We don't want to have wildfires this summer. Oh, I really hope if we don't get snow, let's have some rain.
Yeah. Yeah, for real. I mean, honestly, if we don't get much snow this winter or the rest of winter, the one thing we can hope for is to get more rain in the spring,
Yeah,
which I think that could be something that might happen.
well, let's hope.
That's
But it was a good week.
good.
Nothing really exciting, just kind of a nice quiet week. Um, reading my library books, just doing stuff, cooking,
Yeah.
a little bit of cleaning, laundry, stuff like that. Oh, I did get together with a friend. We had a nice time hanging out.
Hmm.
Remember, we surprised her.
Oh, yeah. Well, we didn't really surprise her because I think she ultimately knew that we were going to probably all be there.
Well, she didn't know that your sister was coming to pick us up, and your sister didn't know that my friend Marcy was here. So you spilled the beans to Marcy, and then she was prepared because she knew then Julie's here, but Julie didn't know Marcy was here. So that was nice. She was very surprised and happy.
I mean, yeah, but I just think something like that, if you're not gonna be the driver, you gotta let the driver know,
No.
even if it is
Okay.
sometimes, okay. Like, I get she was still excited and it was still a fun thing, but I just think that it's good for everybody to know who's all gonna be there, because then it gives everybody a chance to, like, I don't know, prepare.
Well, then there's no surprise. Gotta have surprises once in a while. I'm talking about good surprises. Like,
I don't think you know anything about good surprises.
what? What are you talking about?
You don't surprise me with anything when I get home.
Um, just recently I did. I can't remember right now what it was, but but I did. Maybe you'll remember as we're talking.
You're actually sitting there thinking about what it
Yeah,
was.
I'm trying to remember what it was.
Uh,
And I thought, he'll think this is really thoughtful, but never think that way because you never know. Somebody's just going to be like, oh, whatever. She brought me a Snickers bar. Big whoop. Did I
yeah.
bring you a Snickers bar this week? No.
No. No.
Well, maybe you'll get one this next week. It'll be a surprise. That's
I don't know how much of a surprise it'll be because you just told me that now. Unless I
really not
forget.
what you'd want. What you'd really rather have, which would be a surprise, would be like some s'mores, like real homemade s'mores over a fire on the table or something. I don't
Over a fire on the table.
I don't mean a fire on the I mean a little fireplace on the table or a fake fireplace. I mean
Yeah, it would have to be a fake fireplace or a fire pit because our dining room table is wood.
okay, I haven't figured that out yet. There has to be a way that doesn't require real fire. Oh, microwave.
Yeah.
As long as it was a s'more, grams, chocolate, and a mallow, boom, smashed together, you'd be happy. You'd be like, for me?
Probably.
Don't you wonder why no one has invented or come up with s'mores gum?
I mean, sort of.
Well,
But at
maybe
the
you
same time,
should.
I don't know though, because that's combining basically three different ingredients or like three different types of food in one thing. And like it's possible, but I just don't know how popular it would be.
Mm,
Because you think chocolate flavored gum? I don't think that would be popular.
oh, maybe not. Well, so you could just get a little those mini snack baggies and you throw a couple mini mallows in there, little chocolate chips, and I don't know, tiny graham cracker bears or something.
Because
And
that's what a classic s'more is. Marshmallows, Hershey. You said chocolate chips and
yeah,
graham crackers.
yep,
No, I'm talking. You want like a classic s'more, like the Hershey's chocolate that
okay.
just melts on the graham cracker, and then the marshmallow.
The giant mallow or just the regular size?
I don't
I think
know.
the giant one would be more fun. Be a lot messier too.
It would be.
Oh, that sounds good. The more we talk about this, the more it makes me want to have one. And it's not my favorite thing, but I like them.
So you'd mentioned that you had started a different type of morning routine lately.
Oh yeah, about stretching.
Uh huh.
hmm Well, I've always stretched before I get out of bed because, like, well, I was a gymnast in, you know, high school and college. So first thing I wake up and I just stretch and I yawn. And you're always saying when I yawn, like, you're not tired. Like, I'm going to yawn right now. And you know what yawning is? I've decided this years ago. Yawn isn't mean you're tired all the time. Sometimes you yawn because you just need more oxygen. I don't know if that's true. It's true for me. If it's scientifically true, I do not know. But that's how I feel. But stretching, I think, gives you oxygen too. So you just stretch. I just sit up in bed and my hands over my head to stretch to the left and to the right. And it just, and then twist a little. Put your, like, bend your arms so your hands are touching your shoulder and twist and stretch and twist and stretch. And I do it every morning because it just wakes your body up. It's good for you. Gets
Yeah.
things stretched out. I think it also probably can be, when you're flexible a little bit, it helps protect you from injuries that could happen when you get out of bed, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, that's true.
but yeah, that's the routine I like. So I'm going to challenge you to do that for the rest of this week. It's only 2 days. Do it, okay?
I might try it.
Okay. You just let me know how it goes.
No, I know what you mean though, because usually I get up in the morning, and then half the time I swear, like either it's my feet that get all like tingly and like that weird sensation,
Uh huh.
or like I actually do kind of like stretch like my foot and like my calf,
Yeah.
and then my calf gets really tense and it's really sore for like 10 minutes, and I still have to get up and move around and walk around, and it's not fun.
That's
But
the worst is if you get like a leg cramp
yeah.
and you're asleep, but it wakes you up.
Oh yeah.
And then you're just like, oh, please don't. And you're trying to not move your foot or your toes in any weird way. And I don't know what causes those things, but they can be painful.
Yeah. Well, and maybe that's just me, but I should just probably stop joking about how much older I am getting, because maybe that's why that keeps happening to me. These random little aches and pains and
I hope not, because you are young,
I know.
young buddy. Enjoy it.
No, I definitely probably should start some type of morning routine where it involves some stretching, so I can be able to like help get the blood flowing throughout the beginning of the day.
Yep.
Well, I guess also another thing that probably would, well, we oftentimes actually, we don't have a tough time even doing this, but just like laughing randomly.
Oh, yeah. We do. We laugh every day, every single day. Even when times are a little challenging, I think we find a way to laugh. It's not, we don't do it like try to do it.
Yeah.
Um, but I was thinking the other day, maybe we should schedule when, like, because you'll send me uh, like a TikTok or a meme or a Facebook reel.
Hmm.
If we both find them and they're hilarious. And that's very healthy to laugh at stuff. But I was thinking maybe we should schedule this because then, you know, we easy spend an hour looking at those and sending them back and forth to each other while
Yeah.
we're sitting at the same table, right?
Hmm.
And laughing like maniacs, right?
Yeah.
um, some things are so funny, and that's one of the values I see too. Social media, of course, there's always going to
Hmm.
be downsides, always, but
Yeah.
easy to find something to laugh at that is meant to be laughed at.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't send many like Instagram reels to like other people besides like you,
Mm-hmm.
but one of my friends keeps trying to send me them, and
Oh.
in the middle of the night or in the middle of the day while I'm at work, and because they usually work nights.
Yeah.
And I've just gotten to the point where I'm like, oh, I already have three other people sending me Instagram reels. Most of those Instagram reels that he's sending me, I've either already seen or I just don't relate to them, so I've muted that kind of conversation.
Yeah,
My call me mean or rude or whatever, but I'm like I already get enough Instagram reels as it is.
I know what you mean. Well, it's funny. It's like, have you ever been on Facebook and you're just, I don't know, just checking your friends to see what they're up to, and then you see who's on Facebook Messenger,
Hmm.
and you're like, oh, so and so's on. I've been wanting to say hi forever,
Yeah.
but you're like, but if I do, we're going to be talking for like probably a while, and I don't really have that much time right now.
Hmm.
That happens to me, so I just sort of stick to the ones that I talk to on a regular basis and
Yeah.
think I'll get back to so and so. Well, a friend messaged me a couple weeks ago and said something about, oh, it's been so many years since we've messaged, and I was so shocked that that much time had gone by. But that's what happens. Then the flip side of that coin is you could talk to a lot of people, but then you will be spending a lot more time. And like I was saying about us scheduling to sit and laugh at all the funny things we find on
Yeah.
social media, we might have to schedule it because I'm not going to say it's a time waster because all the time that we spent laughing, it's healthy for us.
Yeah.
It's a dang good thing.
Yeah.
So, but I think that it's so easy to see how hours could go by,
Yeah.
right? And there's more to do in life than just that.
Well, and I mean, yeah, you kind of hit the nail on the head there with it's good to laugh and it's good to have that time throughout the day. But the way I guess that I kind of think about it, because at work I'm either using an iPad or looking at um, a register or screen, and I and then I get done with work and I come home and we're usually watching something on the TV or I'll be on my phone. And so it's good to for me I try to find some time to have a little bit of a screen break, but it's almost kind of impossible.
It is possible.
It's possible, but it's a little impossible at the same time because I'm just so used to that routine. And so for me, when I try to find time to not be on my phone or not be in front of a screen, it's usually when I'm out driving or doing something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, and it's good to. I was just thinking when you were talking about how I actually checked out a book from the library. I mean, I have two actual physical books that I'm reading.
Yeah.
Well, and then a third one that I'm reading online at the library's online
Hmm.
service thing. And it's one I really wanted to read for a long time. And so that's how I'm reading it. And I definitely prefer to hold a book. But the convenience of it being on the phone is like you said, sometimes we run errands or something. And if I'm just a passenger, I can just pick up my phone and,
And read.
read a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's the nice part of it. But I think for our minds and our eyes,
Yeah.
there's something really cool about holding an actual physical book and reading it.
Yeah.
There's really value in that still, and I'm glad that we still have libraries because we need to not just read books online, and once in a while we need to pick up physical books.
Yeah.
It's a really good habit.
I mean, yeah, it's a good habit, but for me, I don't know. I pick up a book and I save my spot. Usually, what I have to do, or what I try to do anyway, is I have to try and read a full chapter
Right.
because otherwise, I am. putting the bookmark in the book, and then I'm opening the book back up later, and I'm like, okay, where was I last? So I have to remind myself, and usually what I end up doing is read the first sentence on the left page,
Uh-huh.
and then so I know I'm probably reading at least a full page of stuff I've already read.
Yeah, I do that, or sometimes go back one page and just read it, um, just so I keep myself refreshed of what I just barely read, and moving forward through the book.
Yeah.
But we need to make sure kids develop the love of reading
Hmm.
real books too.
Yeah.
You know, I know it's convenient and all that, and we have so many ways to access different forms of media. It's good to have one in your hand, or like you could do, like for example, you could do puzzles online. I don't
Yeah.
think they're nearly as much fun as opening a box and putting the puzzle together.
Yeah. That's true.
They can be addicting, just like everything digital can become addicting, right?
Hmm.
So where the puzzle you're putting together on the table does become kind of addicting in a different way, but
Hmm.
then you have to take a break from it. Like some of the
Yeah.
ones that we've done, and we're like, oh, I can't look at this again today.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. But then, like with that, you and I are those types of people that will start a puzzle, and then we either get busy or we get sidetracked doing something else, and then either hours go by, and then we're like, okay, we'll get back to this. And sometimes we do. Other times, that puzzle sits on the table for 4 days to 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's what a puzzle table is good for. That has drawers. Well, I did get those color coded trays that you could put the
Hmm.
different color families of puzzle pieces.
Yeah.
But a table would be good, especially if it had a dust cover to lay on top of the puzzle you're working on when you're not working on it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to see what you're working
True.
on.
But then, like with the same thing with puzzles as is like board games. We do puzzles. We have some board games, but we never really get them and actually play the board games.
I know, we need to break some of those out and get back to them.
Yeah.
But we're
Maybe.
not playing Monopoly, because then I just keep playing and thinking, I wish this money was real.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. If only.
Yeah.
Except for the fact that you always make me be the banker when we play Monopoly.
Well,
Or
I,
any game, actually,
I
for
thought
that
you
matter.
liked being the banker.
I do. But I always count money.
Oh, shoot. Next time I'll be the banker. Sorry.
So I'll make sure to, check all of the paper money that you give me.
Don't worry. Oops, sorry. I'm not going to jip ya.
So earlier this week you had some dental work done, was that right?
Yes, I'm still sore. That was Monday morning, first thing, 7:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
The right side of my mouth is very sore. I've been icing it. I wouldn't say faithfully. They said 10 minutes on, 10 minutes off.
Yeah.
Tonight, though, it is starting to feel better. And I didn't take any pain medication, which I'm proud of myself, because I just sleep for 2 days. I don't need to be doing that. But I
you
do.
already you already practically stay asleep for 2 days.
I have become a good sleeper when I go to sleep.
Exactly. Because you were up pretty late last night, and I was like, I need to go to sleep.
Yeah.
More like I just fell asleep, and it just kind of happened like that.
You're the best sleeper in the universe. I think I've said that before.
You definitely have.
It's true.
No, I know. Well, and like I know I need to get all of that dental work done soon too, and there's just a couple things that I just need to make sure I have access to, and then I can get that done.
Yeah.
That's all.
I don't mind going to the dentist, getting anything done really. Um, because once he tips that chair back, I'm ready to go to sleep. Except him and the hygienist just kept me laughing.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, oh, I want to take a nap. Just
Just let me go to sleep. Uh, no, I think that's part of the reason why they try to talk to you so, like any dentist really.
yeah,
They try to talk to you so much because they know once you get tipped back in that chair, I'm almost positive they have had people fall asleep on them. And so that's why
I'm sure
they
they
have to
have.
try to talk to you to like keep you awake and keep the conversation upbeat. And because let's face it, I'm sure the general public, 90 to 95% of the people that go on a regular basis to a dentist,
Mm-hmm.
they will tell you that they do not like going to the
I
dentist.
know. It's it's so weird.
And like I can agree with that. However, I do know that it's important to go. Have I
Yeah.
been faithful in going to a dentist? No.
But you
But
are going to be now, especially because you can get a cleaning twice a year.
yeah. I mean, I feel like I already know I'm going to have some cavities that I'm going to need to get filled. But yeah.
You better quit eating so much candy.
Hey, I can't help it sometimes.
Yes, you can.
You're right. But like same thing goes with both of us is, quit eating so much candy. We got a gym membership last month. And have we gone?
Again, don't admit our faults.
I'm not trying to, but I'm
Your
just
faults, I mean.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, well, it's winter. It's been freezing until the last couple days, anyway. Okay, that's no excuse. But statistically, I should look for a study. I've read articles that cite statistics showing that most people that join gyms don't go on a regular basis. I would like to know anybody who's listening if they've gone regularly. What is it? Is it just part of your lifestyle? It keeps you going regularly. Um, I don't know. You can also read all kinds of articles that'll tell you you don't need to belong to a gym.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We did join it and we did need to go and enjoy it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think for yeah, I just think in general, the reason why I think I ultimately wanted to join a gym was just because like we've seen some of the newer articles that have come out lately about like illnesses and things like that and how to prevent from getting a certain illness
Yeah,
um, early on so that way you don't have to like worry or stress about it later on in life. And so
right.
it's better to start when you can and limit the potential of having that illness or whatever it is.
Yeah, it's like I think it's more simple than
And it's all just a mindset thing.
yeah, it's like eating healthy isn't really hard.
Yeah.
If you stick to the basics and just, lean protein, fruits, vegetables, healthy grains.
Hmm.
It's not that complicated. It's just that mankind has complicated it because it's not just the healthy whole grains, it's
Yeah.
everything that we turn into something else, like, flour, sugar, chocolate
Hmm.
chips, butter, into chocolate chip cookies, right?
Well, and then there like things like that too. Like we can incorporate a healthier lifestyle by trading out certain ingredients. That one time I made that cake, you have to admit that we only ate basically two slices or two pieces each of that cake.
Yeah,
But the two that we had, it was good. It was just different.
yeah, it was different without when we substituted butter and I think we were out of eggs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was different. It was more like a tort texture.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was good though. It just didn't look appetizing.
Okay.
Sorry, it's not your fault.
I know it's not my fault.
It's the fault that there were no eggs then. And that's when eggs were like super affordable.
Was it?
Oh, wait, maybe not super affordable.
I think I went to the store that day and I called you and they were like,
Oh, yeah, $4 or $5.
yeah, for a
Yeah, and
dozen.
I said, forget it.
But also, that was only one store I went to. I probably could have gone to another store and it would have been somewhat cheaper.
Yeah,
I don't know. Now it's like everything is expensive. Groceries are expensive. Gas is expensive.
and it's only going to get more
The cost of
expensive with all
living is
these
expensive.
tariffs
Yeah.
that have been put in place. It's just gonna the people who are gonna pay are us, the consumers.
Yeah.
That's who's gonna pay. It's really unfair and sad. It's ridiculous, actually.
Yeah.
And then I read an article today that was saying the post office was not going to send mail, was it?
Hmm.
To China or Hong Kong. Maybe it was the two of them. And then there was one a couple hours later that said no, they decided they would. And I'm like, you can't even believe the media half the time.
Hmm.
I don't know what's going on right now. Hours have passed. Maybe they changed their mind back.
So earlier this week, also, I showed you that post about um, what was it, the Post Malone Oreos?
Oh, yeah.
All this talk about eating healthy and going to
Yeah.
the gym, and I'm like,
We talk
Post
about
Malone
s'mores and
Oreos.
Oreos.
Uh, they were pretty good.
They were good. So why'd you buy 2 boxes? Now I know why you did.
No, I bought two boxes because I wanted to share. I find it kind of funny though that there's more of the regular Oreos in that box than the limited edition kind.
Oh, that's true. I wonder if they're the same size. Do the packages look the same?
Yeah, there's two in each of the individual. Well, two in the like individually wrapped,
Okay.
if that makes any sense.
Individual packages, two to a pack.
Two to a pack,
Got it.
yes. Yep. And then you had a couple of reminders as well.
Yeah, I forgot what they were. Hang on. Oh, about let's see. Is it about being nice to ourselves? Is that what it was about? I think so.
That was one of them, yep.
Yeah, we all need to remember that, we have value and who we are matters, and we need to be kind to ourselves. That's very important to be kind. I was thinking a lot yesterday about, you know, I need to be as kind to myself as I am to other people,
Hmm.
like as kind as I am to you. I'm very kind to you most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time.
And going along with that is just to, you know, there's things within my sphere that I have control over, and then there are things I do not have control over.
Yeah,
And most of the time, the things I'm not worrying about the things I have control over. I'm worrying about the stuff I don't have control over.
yeah,
And worrying about it doesn't do any good. So it's good to just, consider what I can control and deal with that.
right.
And being kind to myself, there's so many ways. I think it's so human, isn't it, to give yourself negative self-talk and to focus on the your weaknesses instead
Yeah,
of your strengths. You can't just ignore the weaknesses. Some of them you can, but the ones you can strengthen, you can do that little by little. But we have to take care of our minds, bodies, and spirits because nobody else is going to. We have to be our own expert and, you know, create habits that are good for us.
yeah.
And there's like, you can get so caught up, which is something I do get caught up in, is reading all these like tips. And usually it's an article with, you know, 8 easy things to do to be happy, or you want to be more organized, do these 7 steps. Well, you can start getting dizzy with all these, lists in your mind. Sometimes we just need to listen to our own self. If there's things you need to do around your home, you do them.
Yeah,
If let's see, you wake up and brush your teeth, so why not wake up and take yourself for a walk, or have some kind of a good healthy morning routine that's just good for you. And it's if we're consistent, then those things become habits and they make us happier.
yeah.
But whatever, everybody has their own kind of things that they use to approach the mind, body, and spirit to keep it healthy.
Hmm.
And we need to make it a routine. And also, along with that, is to remember that life's our journey. It's like every road in the country isn't straight. Sometimes
Yeah,
there's curves, sometimes there's little hills, sometimes there's mountains,
yeah,
and then sometimes there's the going down the mountains. Um, but that's just all part of the journey, something for us to enjoy. It reminds me of, I probably mentioned this before, when I went back to college after 26 years. Like, I'd gone to college, my grandma got sick, so I moved down to Florida to take care of her. And I only had like a semester left, like 12 credits.
hmm,
But then, got married and had children. And it was 26 years later I got to go back. And there were so many times I'd be walking across the campus. I'm totally focused on the what I want to achieve, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I was enjoying the journey, totally enjoying the journey, that I would just get tears in my eyes, so excited to go to the next class
Yeah.
and to learn. And that's how we should look at life. Wake up excited to be alive
True.
and have the opportunity to learn and grow and um, be the kind of person that we really want to be. And oh, I think this last thing I was going to mention was I think there's something to celebrate almost every day.
Yeah.
It could be little things. It could be just knowing you were true to yourself one day, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It could be that you feel like you had doubted yourself for so long, but then all of a sudden a thought came to your mind and you reminded yourself, you know, I could do this. I could do it better than I would have 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I can achieve this goal. If it's like somebody wanted to be I don't know what it could be, a motivational speaker, maybe. There's no law or time set when it's like, okay, if you get to be this age, or if you haven't tried to be a motivational speaker by the time you're 48, well, then it's too late.
Yeah.
And we can't tell ourselves those things. We can't listen to stuff like that. We've got to go for our dreams. And it's okay to have dreams your entire life. It's not just that dreams are for the young, they're for everybody.
That's true. That's true. And everybody's dreams are slightly different.
Yeah. And if we just live each day being really thankful for it, not trying to be perfect because that's just not an option.
Yeah.
We just gotta go for progress and
Mm-hmm.
not perfection.
Yeah.
Because
That's
there's
true.
no reward. Like if somebody was to come up to you and say, "Hey, Morg, I think you're perfect." Well, then what do you have to look forward to? What do you have to work for?
Yeah.
You're thinking, huh, she said I'm perfect. Well, guess I'm done. I'm cooked.
Yeah.
Progress. And the imperfections are a lot of times the most beautiful thing about a person.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I I I don't know how to explain that. I just know that's true.
Yeah.
Just be ourselves and do the best we can and pursue our passions, our dreams.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I mean, even with that, it's like the only person that would be stopping yourself from pursuing your like those passions or dreams or goals
Mm-hmm.
is your mind. It's yourself.
That's true.
I mean, as much as we like to, as much as I'm sure all of us would like to put blame on other people or whoever, it's really like it's up to yourself how you want to like strive to reach that goal and what you're doing to work towards that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't do any good to, I'm not going to say play the victim. What I mean is, people grow up in, like, let's say, broken homes all the time. That's where I came from. I could blame all the mistakes I've made on that, but what good would that do?
Yeah.
The mistakes, like personally that I made were choices that I made. And that's how we learn and grow is by making mistakes. It's like somebody was it Thomas Edison? Somebody had a famous quote like about failures.
Hmm.
They're not really failures, they just prepare you for success. Not everybody's ready for instantaneous success
Yeah.
because you have to earn success somehow.
Hmm.
But I just think there's something magical about just being alive, knowing that you can learn more, that you can be more, that you can um, understand yourself and others better, that
Yeah.
you can actually make someone else's life better, not just someone else, but maybe more than one person. It could be a simple thing like just a smile, because we have no idea. Somebody mentioned last week the high number of suicides in the state of Utah, which growing up in Ohio, I didn't really hear about this stuff like that growing up. But thinking about it, you would think this wouldn't be the place where that would be a big problem, but it is a huge problem. And there's too many people that feel that sadness, that anxiety. I do understand the anxiety and some despair and depression. We
Hmm.
can all help each other more.
Yeah.
It's not like we have to do something hard every day. It could be something simple. Somebody's waiting for the bus, you just get a feeling just to, you know, smile at that person. Maybe
Yeah.
just look at them friendly. Um, just do it when you're inspired to do something like that. Just do it.
Yeah.
My friend Marcy is just, remember, we had such a great day with her.
Hmm.
She's just an amazing person who somehow just knows how to let you know you're awesome,
Yeah.
that she cares without saying it, not making a big deal out of it or making some like me, I want to put together a little gift box and let you know that you're just awesome, right?
Yeah.
She just has a way of just by being who she is.
Yeah.
She treats people the way she wants others to treat her. I don't think she even realizes that, but it's an amazing quality to have.
Yeah.
It's like your great grandma used to say. She didn't want people preaching religion to her. Said if everybody lived the golden rule, treat others the way you want to be treated,
Yeah.
it'd be an entirely different world.
Yeah. That is very
I don't
true.
even remember what we started talking about in this segment. But I want some more Oreos.
Oh my gosh. We're gonna eat what? Two more 2 packs tonight?
No, I only had one two
Each.
pack. That's probably a serving size too, huh?
Probably. I didn't check the box, but I'm gonna have another one as well. So if any of y'all would like to comment or um let us know of any future topics you would like us to talk about, feel free to leave a comment on our podcast page, or you can also send us a message as well, and we will review it and plan to incorporate it in the future. Also, we'll probably do a couple of like live stream kind of videos where we'll be discussing certain things, and so just be on the lookout for that.
Where are we going to let them know?
That'll be on our Facebook.
Okay.
And I'll probably tag that to my personal Facebook as well.
Okay.
So, but yeah.
Kind of a good thought for the rest of the week.
Yep. So I found a quote earlier tonight, and it's by Daniel Radcliffe. He was quoted saying, Go boldly and honestly through the world. Learn to love the fact that there is nobody like you.
Oh, I like that.
So,
We are all special.
yep.
All of our listeners are very special.
Yep. I
Well,
agree.
we both hope that you all have a happy, healthy, and safe week.
Yep.
And thank you for joining us.
Yep. Thank you. We'll see you on the next one.
Yep. Bye bye.